Adrien Broner versus Ashley Theophane. Just going to talk about the fight very briefly, some of the stuff that was involved in it, i.e., scoring and how it went. Not going to talk about it in full detail and break it down as you guys know and have probably seen from other YouTubers. They've already done it, so and it's been almost a week. So just going to talk about it very briefly and also talk about where they both go from here. So, firstly, I'm going to talk about Ashley Theophane. He fought with credit in the fight. Decent. It was a decent scrap. It wasn't nothing special. It's just, bog standard one. I expected Broner to win slightly earlier, to be fair, but came in the ninth round stoppage. And Broner done what he was, what he's good at, flashy skills, works for about 30 seconds to a minute of each round. And picked up the win for me. Broner was actually winning the fight by 2-3 rounds. I know some people in the boxing community actually had Theophane much closer, probably level or even winning the fight, and they said Broner didn't actually look that good in the fight. So, everyone has their own opinion, and that makes for good discussion, definitely. So let me know what you guys thought about the fight and how you were scoring it. In regards to where they go from here now, well, actually, I'll come on to that in a minute. I'll talk about the scoring. Sorry, I'll talk about how they both looked. For Broner, he looked decent. I know he missed weight by about half pound, something around that. And yeah, I mean, apparently some media outlets were saying he came in about 170 on fight night. Um, I could kind of see that. He looked very, very thick around his shoulders and his biceps. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if he was around 165, 170, which is massive from going from super lightweight to light heavyweight almost. It's insane. It's crazy. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he moves up to welterweight, which is the rumor mill of the week that he's actually moving up. Um, Theophane, as I said, fought with credit. You know, he was in the fight, coming on strong in the last few rounds before he got stopped. The stoppage, I'll quickly talk about the stoppage. I thought was wrong. I thought the referee should have given him a standing count. But Theophane, he did give him a reason to kind of stop the fight. He was trudging backwards. He was completely off balance. He was going back in a straight line, and he was allowing Broner to catch him with hard, clean shots. So I can understand it from both points of view. Some people were saying the stoppage was unfair. Some people were saying the stoppage was a good stoppage. I can understand it from both points of view, and yeah, and I'm not gonna disagree with one or another. I'll sit on the fence on that one a bit more. So yeah, where they go from here now? As I said, Broner moving up to 147 is something I'll come on to. Theophane, I don't actually know where he goes from here now. I know he's with Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions, but I don't know where he goes from here. If he can get him another world title fight, it'll be great. But can he really win it at the 140 division? Can't really see it. The champions are pretty strong. Um, well, the WBA super title is now vacant because Broner won. I assume Ricky Burns versus Michele De Rocco will get upgraded to the WBA super title as it'll be sanctioned by the WBA, and the regular title will be contested by someone else. So that's a route he could go down. IBF is being contested by Cuenca and Troyanovsky in a rematch. Uh, WBO Terence Crawford don't see him winning that fight, and same with the WBC champion Victor Postol. So very hard for him at 140 as well. Don't think he can move down to lightweight. Considering his age, it'll be a bad health decision moving down to lightweight and cutting a lot of weight. 147, don't think he's good enough to make it there either. So whatever Ashley Theophane does, good luck to him, best of luck to him, true warrior, and credit to UK boxing as well. And it was good to see him and Broner share some mutual respect on Twitter. On that note, just before I talk about Broner's next moves, Broner's post fight interview was very very touching as well. He actually said he came from the bottom, and he came from water and cornflakes. He came from nothing, and people talking bad about him, and people he respected, i.e. Floyd Mayweather, and it hurt him. It seemed to affect him as well. So yeah, people who don't like Adrien Broner might want to look at that side of the story as well. Of course, I'm not supporting Adrien Broner or going against him either. I'm on the fence with Adrien Broner in terms of his personality and his character. I don't mind it. It's good for if it's good for boxing. It's fine by me, really. To be fair, but that was a very, very touching message he put out. Very passionate as well. So yeah, a bit of respect goes out to him for that. You never want to see people low like that, and he succeeded, and he's done really well for himself. So massive respect to Adrien Broner on that part. Where he goes from here, obviously, rumour mill this week, he's moving up to 147. I don't want him to move up to 147. I just think the guys at 147, the top elite guys, they're just too strong, too big for him. His best chance of a big fight would probably be against Bradley Pacquiao winner. I've heard Jesse Vargas calling him out this week as well. But I know the mutual opponents between them two. I think they've both faced DeMarco and Khabib, the Russian guy, and Broner annihilated both of them, and Jesse Vargas went life and death with both of them. So um, with me, I'd be a bit skeptical about that fight. I'd pick Broner to win that fight. I'd pick Broner to beat Danny Garcia. But that would be a really, really good fight as well. Another good fight would be the Cal Brook fight, as I spoke about with Boxing Gossip earlier on in the week. I do think Brook would beat him, but that would be a decent fight. Well, much better than the Bizier, Jojo Dan, Frankie Gavin fights, for sure. Possible Porter Thurman winner as well. That could be an option. So there's options there for Adrien Broner, but I don't really want to see him step up against the top elite guys, especially with the flat footedness and his low volume. Especially since his power didn't seem to really affect someone like Maidana, a big strong welterweight. I know he knocked Sean Porter down. He knocked him down pretty hard, but that was really at the end of the fight, and he was losing pretty comfortably as well on the scorecards. So what I mean? It's tough with Adrien Broner. If he moves up to 147, fair enough. I understand. Like going up from 140 to 170 is crazy, and if he makes 147 easier, then fair enough. But I don't think he'll be the same problem at 147. And that's just my opinion, and we'll see what happens if he does move up and how he does fare at welterweight. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Adrien Broner, Ashley Theophane as well. Do you guys think moving to 147 for Broner is a good idea, or he should stay at 140 and try and fight the top guys, i.e. Postol, Troyanovsky, Crawford, those sort of guys. Um, Also, Theophane, what do you think his next moves are? Do you think he gets a world title shot? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts on all of that. Please hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Share and subscribe if if you enjoy the content and it gets out to a larger boxing audience. And yeah, anything else, tweet me, PM me, message me on YouTube. And yeah, take care, guys, and enjoy the day. Peace.